Continue on here. So I'm so glad you guys are tuning in. Here's the deal. This is the show you wait all year for. I'm a clearance. I love it. This is the time of year we're doing a one-day home clearance. So when you spend $75, you get free shipping and handling on not only that item, but everything else. So it says $5 shipping and handling. If you have spent $75, the shipping on this is free. This is from our American Dreams initiative, where we go out into the country and we hear from inventors about products. This has been one of our #1 American Dream success stories of all time. It is the, I mean, it's such a simple concept. It's like the person who invented the toothbrush or the umbrella. This is along that line. Huge customer pick. I'm telling you right off the bat, I have 1,700 of them. It's gonna be that kind of day. The Simple Scrub Long Handle. Matt Davis is here, who, he lives in the building, so he just came out from his cot that he keeps in the back room.
I was on set watching you guys do that great.
Yeah, you thought you'd come out. You're always here,
clearance
my friend.
day. I'm loving a clearance item too. Well, you know, it all started American Dreams with Bill Manovich, an inventor, American inventor, that saw his grandmother on her hands and knees scrubbing her her bathtub with you know, a scrubbing pad on her hands and knees, and then or bending over, and you know, you're bending over your back and you're trying to get things clean.
Right.
Well, no more of that. Okay, we've got it. Simple Scrub. This is the solution to make it easy to get it. This is the safest cleaning solution out there. So you're not bending over. So if you have to clean, if you're cleaning the walls, if you're cleaning the tub, this is a 53-inch one-piece pole with a 360-degree rotational head. You see how it's holding the head right against the end? Now this is a true scrubber on the end. That's not just a sponge, that's a real scrubber. So if you want terrific tile, you use any cleaner that you want. You go back and forth. You've got it on a long handle, so you don't have to bend over. I'm standing up perfectly straight, but I can get into the bathtub.
Yeah.
I can clean around the corners. I can get great grout, Helen. Not good grout, but great grout. And you can do it so simple. What a great invention.
All right, so I think the key word is simple. So let's take a look at the item and what the designer did that took a simple concept. What do is you grip it. It's so soft and comfortable, the places where you're gripping this. And then I want you to notice this curve. It may not seem like anything, but this is a specific design element that makes it easier to pick up things, and you know, when you're cleaning and scrubbing, all the things that you're doing where you just want to grab something, you don't have to bend over. This is, you know, why didn't I think of that? This goes under the why didn't I think of that category. You must think like, oh, I'm sure that already exists. I'm sure that's already out there. Like there has to be. There isn't, and it doesn't. This is patented. That's why it's a huge customer pick. That's why it was a big winner at our American Dreams. That's right. We have our final quantity. I now have 1,600. People are already zooming in to get this.
Yeah,
it's $8 and what is it? $8.32 to get home. And remember about that free shipping and handling. If you spend $75, you know, in the whole 24 hours, we go back and we erase all the shipping on every single item that you ordered in clearance. So if you bought anything else, and let me just tell you something, everything in my show is sold out. So for every single item. And this is one of the most affordable and the most limited, so I don't think I have to be Nostradamus to tell you this one's gonna go.
No, exactly right. And this is, I'm just gonna try to do this next to my mic. This is a real scrubber pad here. It's on with the hook and loop, so you've got that easy to take off if you want to give it a quick wash. And again, here's that 360 degrees. I want you to see, it goes side to side, but it also pivots this way and that. So 360 degree of clean. Why is that important? Because Bill said, I want the cleaning pad to make contact. I don't want to be, you know, on an edge somewhere.
It moves,
I want
so
it
you
to
don't
go,
have
to. You notice I'm standing straight up and down, folks. I am not bending over. This is safe. You're not standing on wet tile or inside of the bathtub trying to get your cleaning done. My 85-year-old mother-in-law, I hope she's not watching, but I'm giving her one of these because she likes to do her own cleaning. We've offered, yes, I know I'm cheap, but I have offered to help. I've offered to help. I've offered to send in cleaning people.
Do you know my mom, who's in her 80s, loves to do the own cleaning as well? And my father's always like, why don't you hire somebody? She says, well, my mother will clean before a cleaning person comes over. And after the cleaning person leaves, then my mother will clean again.
But this way,
exactly.
But this way you're safe and you're secure and you're standing straight up. And 53
200
inches
now
long.
Gone. And 200 are now spoken for. $8.32 to get home. It says $5 shipping, but we all know we're gonna spend $75 today, so that $5 is gonna go to zero. As I finish that sentence, now 250 are spoken for, 246, 47, 48, 49, 51. It's going faster than I can count. My producer
impressive.
just got very excited that I can count. I don't think he's ever heard me count.
And your shoes are still
sequentially and correctly. I'm showing the head of this because this is part of that patented design. You see how it's moving? It moves every which way, so guess who doesn't have to do that? You don't have to be a contortionist now to clean behind this, behind that, over your head. You don't have to go on your hands and knees. You don't have to get out a ladder. This is great. And you know what I would use this for? Even getting the spider webs off.
I was going to say that.
Spider webs off of anything. I've got like a little cage over my pool in the backyard. The spider webs, they think it's a theme park. It's not a theme park. You're not invited. So this would be perfect to get in every kind of little nook and cranny.
Yeah, over 4 feet high. We can go up.
I mean, it's outside of the shot of the TV. It's I could get the rafters up here.
I can go on top up here as well. But again, this is that great scrubber that you want. I mean, these are great scrubbers, but who wants to be on their hands and knees?
Right.
And you know, it's easy to get down there, but it's not always easy to get up. And you can use it, right?
Getting down there is the easy part. It's getting back
Gravity's
up.
my friend, right? Exactly. Except when you're on your way up. I love using, you know, we talk about different cleaners you can use. You can use your spray cleaner. I love using Earthbright, of course, which is available here at HSN. Earthbright is a great cleaner. Amos's cleaners are fantastic.
Right, and by the way, you don't need to buy a replacement to these.
Nope, this is permanent.
Come off, they come right off, hook and loop closure.
Pop that right off.
Rinse them off.
Also,
back
if you have other attachments like that little chamois piece there, if you have other attachments that go on with hook and loop, use it. I love that with the pool. Did you see that along the edge of the pool? So if you have a pool or a spa,
I don't have something that
and you got that scum ring there.
Anything you have that kind of turns around like this, that's where you have the shape of the handle. All of this is the design element where you see how it's not straight. Straight would go out like that. It's got that, you know, that curve. You see that as I turn it? And then this will go every which way. 500 now gone. Oh my gosh, this is going crazy too. Use express automated ordering, $8.32. If you're just tuning in, yes, your shipping will be free because you're gonna spend $75 today on clearance, and then all your clearance items are free. There it is in black and white or blue and gold. Any item, any clearance item purchase is $75 or more, or once you hit that $75, then we just erase all the shipping and handling. And that's jewelry clearance, fashion clearance, home clearance, you name it, as long as it's clearance, it goes under that category to get that free shipping and handling. So I love that you don't ever have to buy new like little diaper pads for it. And Matt brought up a good point. If you got like the Sienna Pro that we just had that came with those pads with that hook and loop closure that you can throw in the washing machine, put those on, you can use those too. It comes with the scrubber that you don't have to buy new of, you just rinse it out. 500 sold, 550, coming up to 600 sold. Use express automated ordering. Everything in my show has sold out so far. This one is not going to let me down. Already, we've got, with enough people on the line, we're almost half sold out of this, and then we've got just another minute and a half with everyone on the line. I think we have maybe 800, 600 left right now.
If you're just joining us, I want to show you from top to bottom, this is an American Dreams invention. Big Bill, as I call him, big muscular guy, saw his grandmother on her hands and knees scrubbing away, and she didn't need to be doing that.
The grandma that started
it all. Lovely lady. There she is with the simple scrub. It's a long-handled cleaner for your bathtub, for your tile. This is made in the USA, proudly made in the USA. If you want to support that, this is a great opportunity because Bill is a true inventor. Soft grip handle on top, one-piece construction, so it's never going to fall apart. It's not going to twist in your hand. Also, the helper handle, which is a nice foam, sturdy grip right there. Then, as we go up the end there, you can see there's that curve, and it gives you more leverage. So you don't have to be a big muscle man like Bill to get the cleaning done. Plus, 360-degree, this is called a universal joint on a car, by the way. But this is a 360-degree swivel there so that it's always going to stay flat. So you're going to be able to use it on tile, linoleum. If you want to use it outdoors, nobody's going to tell on you. You can use it with your favorite cleaner. This is the one. This is the way to get the cleaning done simply and safely.
Okay, I'm going to jump in. You see our clock went down to 0. We're going to talk about it for one more minute just so we can get every single one of these out the door on its way to your house. Guess what? After the holidays, you're still going to get more fun stuff coming to your house because you are a smart shopper. You have been trained. I've been trained by my mom since I was this little big. Wait for clearance when you got a favorite. This is a favorite and you've got clearance. You've got something that's ergonomic, super comfy, invented by an American, made right here in the United States of America. How cool is that? I love the whole story, but I also love the fact that it's so simple. It's one of those simple items like a toothbrush, an umbrella. Who thought of that? Somebody at some point thought, hey, how about when you've got a pole and you're cleaning, how about curving it and making the handle swivel? It's patented, guys. We're over half sold out now. It's patented. So this is the only simple scrub in America. It's the only one on the planet Earth. And here we have it, $8.32. You will get free shipping and handling because you're gonna spend $75 on clearance for today on any category. Clearance in beauty, jewelry, handbags, shoes, you name it, as long as it's clearance. And if you total up to $75, we go back over your whole order at hsn.com. We do it automatically, just takes that shipping off. Because ordinarily, shipping's $5 on this, which isn't bad,
No,
but free's always better. It's gonna be free.
Free's good. This is a one-piece kit, so you're gonna get a nice long box when you get it home.
Yeah.
Pull it out, use it, you're gonna love it. January cleanup time, this is perfect.
And it's a customer pick. I should have mentioned you guys love that. All right, Matt, I know you are back December 20
I am, so
with
Mary,
me.
Mary Ho Ho.
Mary
I'll see
Ho
you
Ho
on
with
the
me,
other
'cause
side.